Let go. Relax. Chill out. Accept. Top 4 regrets of dying people. I wish I stayed true to myself. I should have done what I wanted to do. I wish I relaxed more. I should have been happier. Fear prevents us from being in the now because we are stuck in the mind, thinking about the world. Why limit life with our mind? This fear is so deeply seated that people don't realize it's there, yet it prevents them from relaxing. Relax. Take deep breaths. Just relax. Let go of your ideas about what the mind thinks is the best. Let go of preconceived notions. Relax on, but don't obsess about being relaxed. This is a secret for being in the present moment, now, reality, and cultivating awareness of thoughts. It will help you to observe thoughts and be still. We cut ourselves off from the flow of the present moment when thoughts roam the mind. You will only experience the present moment in the stillness. Let go of the ideas about things should be a certain way. Just be natural. From this point, apply whatever spiritual teachings you are following and activate compassion for all living things. One should be firm in the conviction that there are no charitable acts, sacred waters, or pilgrim centers, no loss or gain, no loser or gainer, no karma, bhakti, or wisdom, and no knower or known. All these thought forms are bound to be dissolved and lost. This world is basically a dream. True peace comes from within. Independence is the foundation of peace. Forgiving others and letting go of everything is freedom. Independence means not relying on others to find happiness for ourselves, not dependent on external phenomena. This is true non-attachment. Everything is ephemeral and cannot be clung to. To find happiness for yourself is true happiness. Let go of everything. Thought forms can easily entangle one in bondage. Entangling ourselves with others creates fear and doubt because you become wrapped up in their agenda. This is giving up one's own power and becoming lost in the dream. This is guaranteed to cause us trouble unless the person is in perfect alignment with us, which is extremely rare. Attachment is entanglement. Remember this? Ego does not exist in yourself. Fixating on achieving objectives causes fear and worry. It is nothing but attachment. All trouble is nothing but a bad dream. Attachment to the dream causes anxiety. Expectations can have only one outcome: disappointment. There is a beautiful freedom in letting go that cannot be expressed in words. The self is the true Satguru. No one can possibly help you more than you can help yourself. Abundance in the self is the true Satsangha. When you dream, it is a creation of the mind, yet it's not separate from you. The waking state is also like a dream. The thinker, feeler, and experiencer is not separate from the dream. When you are asleep dreaming, the experience usually takes place from the perspective of a first-person character, you. This character is nothing but the mind, is it not? The entire dream is a creation of the mind, and thus the character and the dream itself are one and inseparable. The character is merely part of the dream. The feeler in the dream is merely a feeling. The thinker in the dream is only a thought. When you dream, the experiencer in the dream is only an experience. When we realize the evanescence of this moment and have an intuitive awareness of our unity with life, it becomes easy to feel good. Being doubtful is not a good way to live. It cuts us off from the magic of life. It cuts us off from the present moment, limiting our cognitive abilities. Why limit life? This world is like a dream. Not only can life become magical, but we are capable of doing things beyond what most can conceive. So why limit life with beliefs that put self-imposed limits on our potential? If you believe in magic and you aren't afraid to dream big, we can easily manifest auspiciousness or achieve magical things. Magic abounds. The day and night are filled with magic. Life itself is magic. This means our potential is greater than we think if we attune ourselves to the magic of life. The magical life develops rather slowly. It starts with acknowledging that life could be magical. It's natural to want life to be a certain way. It's attachment. That's why we can't relax except when things go the way we want them to. When things don't go our way, we feel down, gloomy, lost. It's why we can't chill. It's why we don't accept things. This is why meditation is useful. Everything fades into nothing. Does it not? Essentially, life is nothing. It feels hard to accept the things that don't go how we want them to go. Attachment. Because of these attachments, we act impulsively. Caught in a cycle of reacting, this is why we cannot relax and be happy. When we feel that we have lost something important, we feel down, gloomy, lost. This is due to the love in our heart. This is why we don't let go. It feels hard to let go because we are attached to things. Does life have meaning, purpose, value? Is there meaning in nothing? Why be so serious? Why question everything? All perceived meaning is itself dissolved into nothing. Attachments make it difficult to be in the present moment. We cannot hold on because life is ephemeral. Letting go is itself liberation. Dark and light, good and bad, right and wrong, virtue and evil, all dissolve into nothing. We cannot change the past. It has already bled into the present and faded into nothing. There is nothing to hold on to. That itself is liberation, but we want things to be a certain way. This is due to the love in our heart, but life is ephemeral. What is the point of anything, if not love, compassion and violence? Merely two sides of one coin. Both are bound to be dissolved and lost forever. Compassion, love, good deeds, and yet it all fades into nothing. Violence, wickedness, and sin is also impermanent. Misery, sorrow, elation, joy are passing phases experienced in consciousness. By letting go of attachments, a state of blissful peace is attained. This is freedom. Sorrow and joy are bound to be dissolved and lost forever. Is there such a thing as a perfect world? What is perfection but a concept of a way things could be? If perfection does exist, then it is inherent in existence, something that can be perceived but not conceived. The concept of perfection is nothing but a bundle of thoughts bound to be dissolved and lost. If this perfection is to be perceived, then it can only happen through the dissolution of thoughts. This is freedom. Thoughts entangle us in ideas. This is the birth of concepts of perfection. This world is filled with suffering, pain, misery, affliction. This is nothing but the mind. Even the greatest of souls are inextricably tied to a world of bondage, misery, and pain. But this is nothing but the mind. These are nothing but temporary vibrations, evanescent ripples in the still limitless ocean of pure being awareness self, which is the sole existence, without a second. All souls in this world will pass through the trials that life has to offer. Necessary journeys to take them to a higher plane. There is nothing we can do except let go and be sincere, because the choices we make will always lead to chaos and order, ugliness and beauty. These are merely facets of life. Good days and bad days are natural parts of life, as natural as breathing, eating, and sleep. Attachment is entanglement. This itself is the bondage. Our attachments entangle us in concepts of perfection. When this perfection is not reached, there is disturbance in the consciousness. The farther we think or feel we are from this perfection, the greater will be the experience of suffering. This is the cause of stress, and this is why non-attachment is freedom. Attachment reinforces the ego, which is itself an illusion. Attachment is the striving for the completion of a concept of perfection, which is based on the mind. Expectations lead to disappointment and pain. This is nothing but attachment. All emotions are dissolved and lost. Attachment is only an experience. The ego and attachments are intertwined. The thinker, feeler, and experiencer. This sense of individuality. What is this feeler but a feeling? Is it anything apart from the mind? There is no permanence to hold on to, and this feeler is bound to be dissolved and lost. Is it not? Fear is a powerful glue binding attachments to the ego. Fear of things not going well. We cling to concepts of perfection like they are truth to be adhered to. Do not underestimate the power of things not going your way. The power of letting go. New beginnings are often disguised as painful endings, and transformation comes in unexpected ways. Sometimes darkness is necessary for greater harmony in the future. Do not underestimate the power of letting go of your aversions. Oneness with life. Blissful peace is attained. Magic is more than simply letting go. It is directed will towards what one finds beautiful or good. Trusting life and letting go frees us. From this point, develop a magical awareness so you can tap into divinity. Direct your will towards your goals. The past cannot be clung to, except mentally. We can only make the most of this moment by being in the moment. This will allow our potential to shine. It may be useful to let go of our ideas about how things should be. This is the path to mukti, liberation, peace, bliss. Letting go dissolves attachments. Releasing attachments leads to peace. There is wisdom in letting go. Have faith in your magical intuition and don't be afraid to let go. Attachment causes fear. Why be afraid? What is there to be afraid of? Follow your intuition. Do not be afraid. Surrender to the flow of life. Be free. Be natural. Why second guess yourself and live in fear of mistakes? A saint is someone in harmony with existence, having love for everything, having tolerance. This is humility. Why be afraid? Fear is a mental prison that is built from attachments. Why doubt? Why not practice compassion? It is mastery, but this is actually built from within yourself. This is not something that someone teaches you. It is something we come to terms with in our own timing. It is an internal skill. This is called building a chapel for a sacred heart. The truth is that the mind is not capable of fathoming perfection, since perfection is inherent in existence, not in the mind. Who's to say that what we are looking for is not right in front of us? Who's to say that what you're afraid of is not actually a blessing? This is called realizing the perfection of existence. This is to be totally free. It is a perfect dance with the divine. This is to be absolutely fearless. It is achieved through humility and letting go. This is sainthood. This is the key to seeing heaven all around you, in all of its effulgent perfection. This is freedom. This is liberation. This is samadhi. This is perceiving the miracle of life. To not fight life at all. This is divinity. This is to be totally fearless, as free as the sky. No fear. What is stopping us from achieving this state? Not perceiving the perfection of this moment. Not being free. trapped in illusions. The mind is not capable of conceiving perfection, so we worry, lost in ideas of what is good and what is bad, what is right and what is wrong, what I want and what I don't want. Who's to say life isn't perfect right now? Maybe it's only our perception through a lifetime or more of shadows in the light, blocking the view of the self and trapping one in misery. Why not let go? Fearless, no doubts, no hesitation, no fear. Pure light, pure divinity, pure God, pure truth. Why be doubtful? Why be afraid? Why not be joyful? Why not be happy? Why not just chill? Why fight your desires, others, life, yourself? Look at the beauty of life. It abounds. Even in the darkest parts, it's still a miracle. Every bad thing that ever happened to me was miraculous. Life is miraculous, without anything needed to be added to it as it is. Only the mind is filled with concepts about what is perfect, and so we superimpose our concepts onto life and thusly follow or live in accordance with the premise of that concept. Always second-guessing small matters of life. Chilling, no problems, no stress. It's a perspective, not a philosophy. This is self-work. It's not found in a book. This is something we master for ourselves. The self is the true Sadhguru. People train their mind to be constantly doubtful without even realizing it. It prevents us from chilling. Forgive others. Why be hateful? Simply because someone alters from your conception of the perfect life? You have to meditate to be in the present moment, and to be in the present moment is to be in touch with life. Busy, busy, busy won't get us enlightened. This is a true internal martial art, the path to high and holy arts. The truth is not given in a book, it is found in the real world practice. This is the secret to magic. This is the purpose of meditation. Offline. That's when the magic happens. This requires non-attachment. To exist truly in this moment, this is the path to high sacred arts. Meditation is the most basic tool for practicing magic. This is to realize the magic of life. Why be so serious? Be free from doubts. Do not be worried. This is the freedom to chill. Why be doubtful? Why not just chill? Embrace change. Why do you keep doubting the flow of life? Feeling down because of your doubts is crippling. Don't you want to activate your potential? Don't be so serious. It's going to be okay. Just chill. Whatever is meant to happen will happen, so relax. This is freedom. Meditation is essential because it quiets the mind and allows one to concentrate. If your mind is always thinking, you will not have one pointed awareness. You may be able to focus on tasks very well, but once you stop the task, your mind is busy and chaotic. Once your mind is free from mental movement, you have real concentration. Try to sit quietly without thinking and notice how many thoughts arise. You will quickly see that you are not able to concentrate on one thing for very long. Notice how many things are bothering you, all while you are simply sitting in a quiet place. If you are not peaceful, if you cannot concentrate on anything, if you are afraid, if you are troubled, all while sitting down in a quiet place, you are not peaceful. You are afraid, worried, stressed, troubled, and you cannot even concentrate on something without your mind wandering into all manner of vagaries. You are not in control of your life. Magic requires being in the moment. The mind is like a sphere that encapsulates us. Remove the encapsulation and we are closer to the truth. If your mind is not quiet and you cannot concentrate, then how will you focus? What's the worst that can happen? The divine will see to it that whatever is meant to happen will come about. Relax. It's cool to be serious, that is to say, sincere. But don't be serious all the time. Just chill and take it easy. Trying to control life leads to fear. You stop appreciating life because you're worrying about things going wrong. You stop enjoying life. This is slavery. Why would you limit life with your own ideas about perfection? You'll be afraid that things will go wrong, not trusting life. Imagine you are floating in water. Just relax. What's the problem? This is non-attachment. Freedom. This is joy. Happiness. The way kids are happy. Not always doubting things. Why be afraid? Why not just be happy? Why not chill? This will make you fall in love with life. Enjoying the simple things in life without being afraid. Why be afraid? What is there to be afraid of? Just relax. The freedom of existence is letting go, relaxing, not being in control. Without fear and worry. Being lost in worry means that we do not trust life. We are actively thinking about perfecting life. That's what fear is. It is doubt. Being doubtful. Being afraid that life is not perfect. If we combine this simple approach to living with what matters to us, our life will be filled with a plenitude of auspicious events. If you're afraid to live, then you're trapped. Look at how happy kids are doing nothing, playing around with no money or stress. Look at how happy they are watching a TV show, just enjoying life for no reason. Eventually, you will be able to combine the art of peaceful living with that which you love. It is a truly wonderful feeling. Not only will you be free, but you will be in love, happy beyond compare. You will develop a deeper connection with your love because now you are transcending boundaries. You are becoming more than human. You are becoming an embodiment of divinity. You become a guardian of the whole universe, a beacon of salvation. Divinity is inherent in us. This is the path of shedding mortal coils and becoming divine. This is something beyond right and wrong. If you think that life needs to be improved, then you have forgotten your true self. Beyond the world of limited names and forms. Believing we are the ego is a difficult burden to bear. It creates the illusion of separation from us and the world life itself. The true self is eternal, but we think we are this body and will someday die. This itself is the ocean of samsara, steeping one forever in trouble. There is no greater obstacle to entering heaven than the belief that you are the body. If you combine the art of being free with the cessation of ego, you are heaven, because there is no separation from you, and divinity and love from your heart will overflow. You will become attuned to life itself. Mother Nature will bow with you in harmony, and you will perceive her beauty resplendently. You will become a lord without rival. All of this, I swear to you, is the truth beyond doubt. You will become a dream. Your beauty will be unrivaled. Your very presence will bring joy and comfort to all. This is true virtue, beyond comparisons and faults. You will see heaven all around you, everywhere you go. Meditation dissolves everything, revealing non-dual samadhi. This is the magic of being fearless. This fearlessness gives us perfect concentration, allowing us to focus well on our divine will, being that which we love most. This state of focus is the bhavana of magic. This bhavana unerringly leads us to union with our goal. If you attain union with your spiritual goal, you will have power far greater than most could believe. Union with our spiritual goal is a journey and the destination itself. But this destination is not stationary. It is a living, breathing reality. We are always moving deeper and deeper into union by practicing this bhavana. This oneness with the aim is magic. Union with our spiritual aim gives us ultimate gratitude. Life will be beyond amazing. It will be hard to believe what you've accomplished. Relax, be free, without a trace of resistance. Free as the sky, whiter than snow, spotless purity, one with heaven, one with the self. This is the path to enlightenment. You must realize that magic is already taking place all around you, all the time. It saturates this universe resplendently. The universe is a living, breathing being, the manifestation of divinity, as is all of creation. This divinity is all there is. There is nothing that it is not. It is perfect and complete. Perfection is right where you are standing. This is the eye of infinite perfection. Fear is a prison. Attachments are the bars. To be fearless is to be alive. The beauty of life is there, always. You should realize that no matter what, life proceeds perfectly. Suppose a hypothetical. Choice 1, the light. Choice 2, the dark. Even when everything goes wrong, that darkness is a lesson, a teacher, an opportunity for reflection, an opportunity to become more in tune with divinity. The wisdom of imprudence and freedom. Why be so doubtful that you're literally scared to let go, chill out, and have fun? People are terrified, paralyzed by doubts, second-guessing everything. They are so scared. What if things go wrong? What if things don't go perfectly? Then I will miss out on something amazing and things will be bad. This is fear, doubt. Fear of the unknown, fear of darkness, fear of losing, fear of loss, fear of suffering. You will see when you step into the unknown, there is nothing to be afraid of. Fear not. This careless freedom must not cloud your magical intuition. Be free and aware. Nor should your magical intuition cause fear in you. Do not get obsessive about making things perfect to the point that you're afraid to err. Be free and clear with no trace of fear. Enjoy life and have an awareness of your goal. You may think that you have failed, but life does not fail. Life is perfect, flawless, sublime. We have ideas about what is perfect, what rules to follow. This is bullshit. Samadhi with our spiritual goal is the heart and essence of magic. This samadhi is reached by a twin-fold path of devotion and self-realization. It starts by opening ourselves to the divine and embracing who we truly are. Embracing divinity is the heart of devotion. Embracing ourself is the heart of self-mastery. This is the twinfold path of magical samadhi, which is union with one's spiritual goal. Abidance in devotion to one's spiritual goal is called bhavana. Through earnest and persistent bhavana, samadhi is attained. This samadhi is union with what we love. It gives us flawless concentration on our spiritual goal. There is a time for magic and there is a time to relax. Samadhi will give you magical intuition. Your relaxation time becomes filled with magic, and your magic time is filled with relaxation. The more you learn to relax in life, magic becomes less stressful. It will be joyous. Even mistakes are part of the journey. Sincere and earnest bhavana, devotion to what you love, will surmount all mistakes made. Samadhi leads to the ultimate relaxation and bliss. From this point, it becomes very easy to chill out and let go. You will be happy for no reason other than union with your goal. Non-resistance is needed for experiencing the beauty of life. This is when true self-transformation begins. You will become one with the beauty of life. You will truly start to bloom. Samadhi with your true love will bring about incredible personal transformation. Samadhi means union. Magical samadhi is union with your chosen deity or whatever your magical aim may be. Samadhi is union with that aim. Thus, this samadhi is powerful. When you become one with your spiritual aim, you attain harmony with that essence, and that essence will transform you. This is called spiritual transformation. Samadhi with the self is true divinity. In the stillness of the self, everything is perfect and complete. Union with this self is enlightenment. Samadhi with the self and samadhi with the magical aim are different. Union with the self is enlightenment. Union with magical aim is honing in on one aspect of divinity. Magical samadhi attunes you to the energy of your chosen path. You will be empowered. This is all self-work. You can read a book or listen to speech, but it's a self-journey towards enlightenment and destiny. You will become more loving, more humble, kinder, more sincere as you slowly become one with the self. Ego fades away, yielding place to the effulgence of infinite mercy and compassion. This is the truth because the self is the truth, and that self is God, the supreme self, the truth, divinity, and life itself. Union with that self is enlightenment, one with life. Magic is specific work done to attune ourselves to one specific thing. This is the magical aim. Attunement to this thing, this aspect of divinity, the self. This is attaining one's destiny. This is the art of devotion. Devotion to one's spiritual aim is the only method available for samadhi with that aim. Sincere and earnest devotion to our goal is the only way of moving into harmony with that goal. This is the heart and essence of magic. Sincerity in accordance with the light in our heart is devotion. True devotion is the only way of reaching samadhi. There is no mistake great enough to ever prevent samadhi because we are the divine, the self-God. Whatever is our true magic aim is part of divinity, so don't be afraid. Sincerity is what matters. Being truly sincere to what you love, this will absolutely supersede all failures and mistakes. Sincerity is devotion. A sincere devotee will not fail, no matter how many times they stumble or fall. In order to reach samadhi, we must learn to sense the presence of our goal. This requires a connection to what we love. Establishing the connection to this goal takes years of practice, but that is only because we are not sincere. We may be interested in it, worshipful of it, sincere to a degree, but we are not devoted. Devotion leads to samadhi. We can progress magically, gain understanding, have visions, but you have to work very hard to prove that you are worthy of your destiny. This is because we are lost, confused, not in the right alignment. We are way off lost. Establishing a connection to our dream. Slowly becoming a devotee. Once you feel you are at this point, try to feel the energy or the presence or the essence of the object of your devotion. Try to find it as if you are searching for an actual person. Focus on their energy, calm the mind, and try to follow their presence. You will be guided exactly to them. The universe will guide you unerringly to exactly what you are looking for. Go there and be with it until satisfied. Focus on the presence of your beloved, and you will be guided unerringly to beautiful things directly linked to your supreme destiny, and you will be given messages directly from your goal. This is the process of learning to sense or feel the presence of your magical aim. Meditation on this magical aim, or the energy thereof, is the only means of reaching samadhi with that aim. Working with this energy is magic. This work itself leads to samadhi, which leads to beauty, since our magical aim is that which we love. You will see the beauty of life. This energy will guide you, and you will integrate it into yourself through harmonization. This is spiritual work, leading to deeper and deeper levels of samadhi. Magic requires effort. Even meditating on our magic aim requires energy, concentration, and focus. But basic meditation requires letting go, doing nothing, being still, inner quietude. One cannot be a good magician unless they practice this. People think of rest as laying down, resting. Rest is a mindset. Relax. This leads to peace, helps to dissolve attachments. Rest is letting go of troubles. There are 3 main elements to practicing magic. 1. Complete relaxation. 2. Focus your will on the presence of your magical aim. 3. Let the magic work. The experience of life for humans is first person, and everything outside of yourself is basically out of your control. Why not just chill and let the magic come to you? Why be tense? Why cling to ephemeral phenomena? Meditation is doing less. You will have time for reflection. Pain is attachment. Attachment is holding on. It's cool to be totally immersed in magic, but it's nice to let go too. Combining meditation and magic, letting go and also being sincere about one's true goal. You can study self-realization only and become enlightened. You can immerse yourself in magic and achieve goals. You can do both. Letting go, but also being sincere about the goal. Letting the magic come to you, rather than chasing it. Sincerity is what matters. A sincere devotee will be rewarded. Focusing your mind on the energy and presence of your magical aim is magic. Not focusing, just being, is basic meditation. They're equally important for magic. Magic and meditation are both needed for magical samadhi. Magic is becoming one with what you love and working with that energy. A life of devotion, love, and destiny. Sincere devotion to your magical aim is the heart of real magic. Meditation is needed in order to clear the mind. A perfect channel for true union with our goal. A sincere devotee will always be rewarded. You need not fear mistakes. Sincerity to one's love is what matters. Lusting for results, being impatient, worried, or overly serious is not needed. Be devoted. Try to find the energy of your magical aim. It will guide you. It takes dedication. Meditation is very important in magic. It is purifying, and it dissolves the illusions in consciousness that prevent us from true samadhi. The ego mind in all of its forms are the true blockage preventing samadhi with our goal. It has been said that a good retainer is someone who always thinks earnestly of their master, that even if one is a clumsy fool, they are a good retainer if they are sincerely devoted to their master. A true devotee will be a great magician even if they are a fool. Please do not get caught up in being afraid that you will not perform magic correctly. Sincerity and devotion yield results. Do not be fooled into thinking that you will fail. Trapping yourself into rigid views based on fear is no way to live. True sincerity and devotion to your magical aim is all you need. Over time, our magical intuition and understanding will develop. Do not get trapped into rigid views based on your own conceptions. Feel the magic and understand it. Magic follows basic principles: timing, energy, focused attention, meditation, sincerity, and effort. Magic takes a lot of work, and over time you will learn to relax into it and not be afraid. Over time, a true devotee will get what they want, regardless of their mistakes or external phenomena. True devotion to our highest path will overcome all obstacles. It's okay to be lighthearted. If you are always earnest about what you love, you need not be worried about mistakes. Being rigid is not necessary. It's okay to relax. A state of blissful peace is easily reached for someone sincere to the path of enlightenment. Magic is an arduous journey, as it involves the destiny of our soul. There is personal baggage to deal with, extreme trials, lessons, and tribulations. A battlefield of love and war. It takes extreme dedication, far removed from the easygoing lifestyle of self-realization. It takes extreme amounts of work, effort, and dedication. There will be tears, sweat, blood, pain, agony, misery, unspeakable anguish, and sorrow until the magical aim is attained. Samadhi with this magical aim will bring the ultimate relaxation, the ultimate happiness, the ultimate ecstasy, and the ultimate fulfillment. That is the purpose of magic. It is the fulfillment of one's destiny, combined with the blissful peace of self-realization. It is everything that one could ever dream of.